Startup Bugs PH is co-produced by One CFO, Credit Hero, Y Spaces, Simp, Secuna, Schooltech Bedfolio, Maroon Studios, and Red Circle Global. Check out our partners in the description.
Welcome sa isa na namang episode ng Startup Podcast PH, Kwentuhan at Philippine Startup Week 2025. Andito pa rin tayo sa Mount Canloon Room ng Philippine Innovation Center dito sa Marikina. And now we have kakwentuhan natin ang Happy Hive.
Yes.
Hello, kamusta?
Okay lang.
And we have Rina pala. Rina,
Yes.
ayan. Kamusta? How are you? Sa ngayong Philippine Startup Week?
Okay naman. Actually, first time ko dito sa building na to.
Very new tong building na to eh.
Very new nga daw. Actually, matagal na kami dito sa Marikina dati nakatira. Tapos nakikita namin, before kami lumipat sa QC, ginagawa na to. So, I'm glad to see it up and running na. And nakakatuwa na 2 years ago yung last ko na Philippine Startup Week.
Sa online or sa Taguig?
Online.
Oo.
So, nag-participate din kami sa community event before.
Nakita ko rin kayo doon. Naalala ko na.
Yeah.
Oo, yes. Anyway, sige, let's talk about Happy Hive. So, ano
Okay.
si Happy Hive?
Happy Hive is a compliance service company. Basically, we offer bookkeeping, tax compliance, permits registration, as well as payroll. And especially right now, we're pushing for consultancy. So, compliance consulting, management consulting.
For small or medium or large businesses?
So, mostly ang clients namin right now are small and medium enterprises as well as professionals din. Kasi even the professionals, they are also
Mga individuals.
Kasi kailangan din nila mag-apply, di ba?
Actually,
Bayad ng tax.
nag-register ako dati as a professional kasi may time, nagkwento na ng buhay yun. Pero start a podcast, re-register ko to as sole proprietorship.
Okay.
Pero actually, tas meron kasi mga consulting din eh. So, nag-register din ako noon as professional. Pero to be honest, hirap na hirap ako noon. Sakit na sakit ang ulo ko sa pag-aaral ng registration. Lalo na yung tax.
Inaral mo?
Inaral ko by myself. So, may mga times na hindi ako makatulog kasi ang hirap niyang aralin. Tapos kinakabahan ako, baka mali yung naaral ko. So, I think yun yung value ng mga companies like you na hindi ko na kailangan, na-stress ako nung time na yun. Kasi parang yung 8% ba dapat? Yung
Kailan to?
This year lang.
This year lang?
Sayang pala sana lumapit ako sa inyo. No?
Oo nga.
But anyway, sige, so, ano exactly yung value for like these companies na pumunta sa inyo kaysa aralin, do it yourself?
Oo. Actually, yun nga, tulad ng sinabi mo, it prevents yung pag-aaral nila. Kasi minsan extensive din yung research na kailangan mong gawin para matutunan.
Tsaka walang isang lugar kung saan ka mag-aaral.
Centralized system.
Sa pa ako ng Reddit pa ako, nagpo-post pa ako doon, nagtatanong ako.
Grabe yung sa Reddit.
Anyway.
So, aside from yun nga, na kailangan mong aralin, syempre yung mga ins and outs of it, kasi even if may mga actual laws tayo, there are practical ways how to go about it. So, minsan kahit nga kami, nagugulat kami na, okay, pwede pala yan gawin. Kasi may isang client kami na ginawa yan and then they share it to us, how they were able to do it faster, more efficient, with less resources. So, yun yung part ng consultancy that we bring to the table. Kasi even when we want to be compliant, for example, sa taxes, di ba? Gusto naman natin magbayad ng tax.
Gusto naman.
Yes.
To be compliant.
Gusto naman natin maging responsible Filipino citizens of the world. Pero, there are ways how to go about it. Kasi, even when you want to be compliant and pay taxes, minsan, yun pa yung nagiging reason kung bakit nagfe-fail yung mga startups or yung mga businesses. Kakabayad ng tax, doon na napunta lahat ng kinita nila. But ang hindi nila alam, there are ways how to minimize your taxes by law na yun naman yung magandang ginagawa ng mga accountants and bookkeepers natin, how to maximize yung options for us para yung business decisions natin align doon sa compliance natin.
Still filling out loan applications for your business?
Yeah.
Thought so. Save your time. Grow your business.
With Credit Hero, one online application gets you loan offers from multiple lenders. Apply for a business loan now. Visit credithero.com.
Hindi tax evasion, kundi tax avoidance.
Hindi rin
or
siya
hindi
tax
rin?
avoidance actually.
Tax
So for
optimization.
tax optimization, yes. So basically, naka-live tayo eh, baka mamaya. So, basically, for example, ganito. So when you have, for example, employees, our law provides that you can give your employees certain set of allowances, and those allowances are tax, parang tax shield,
yes.
non-deductible siya.
Ah.
So, hindi alam yun ng mga business owners, and then bigla na lang silang nagde-declare ng malaking basic pay without minding kung ano yung pwedeng mga non-deductible na na mga pay or salaries.
Now, here's the question pala. So, baka may actually, marami nakikinig ng mga businesses. Baka may makuha tayong customers for you out there. Pero, at what stage? Parang when will they exactly need Happy Hive? Start pa lang ba? Na tipong wala pang operation but mag-register ng company, or operating na, registered na, but kailangan ng tax compliance, something like that. So, parang anong stage, or lahat ba?
Lahat actually. The best time is before actually starting. Kasi sometimes business owners, they set up the business not knowing what kind of business they want to set up with. Like for example, you told me earlier na may sole proprietorship ka, and then you have on the side professional. Sometimes people tend to register what they parang what they know at the moment, without considering that there are other options available to make it more efficient.
So, pwede bang sorry, magtatanong ako dito.
Go.
Ay, okay lang.
Go, consultation
So,
na
pwede
rin.
bang I could have registered. Hindi ko sure actually hanggang ngayon eh. Like, ano ba dapat register ko kung ganun?
Actually, wala namang like rule kung ano dapat i-register mo. It's entirely up to your preferences. Pero yung mga preferences mo, may pros and cons. So for example, if you have a lot of things going on, maybe lang, sample, maybe you could have like set up like an OPC or a corporation. Andun na lahat ng gusto mong gawin. Kasi a corporation can have several purposes. Unlike sole proprietorship, isa lang yung purpose na pwede. And professionals, you're like, parang flyby lang siya, freelance siya. You cannot hire people under you.
So tama ba yung ginawa ko na nag-register ako sole prop and professional?
Pwede naman yun. Actually, ang bait mo nga eh. Kasi ni-register mo as a sole proprietorship, and then ni-register mo yung sarili mo as a professional.
Pwede bang yung consulting doon na yung sa sole prop Kasi ang habol ko resibo eh. Podcast, kasi may mananghihingi. So pa pwede yun.
Oo.
Kasi ang habol ko rin yung 8% na tax eh. Yung
Yes.
8% yung 8%.
So, nagde-declare ka rin sa professional mo na, yeah.
Tapos, minsan, yung may mga withholding na,
So, ano yung nasa professional mo?
may mga, ko minsan parang project.
Under, like, separate from startup podcast.
Iba-iba, yes, iba. Kasi, I'm also, professor ako sa UP Diliman. So, engineering. Industrial engineering.
Okay.
So, may mga consulting works din ako so, as an individual na yun. So, ayun yung naging arrangement sa akin. Pero, I could have pala,
Actually, tama. Tama rin, actually. Kasi, yung pros and cons niya, kasali din yon na, okay, dalawa yung setup mo ngayon, you're basically a mixed income earner.
Yes.
But it's cheaper to set up yung pagiging professional and sole proprietor. A corporation, it needs more resources din kasi. Pero, mas marami kang, mas less yung limitations.
Ang OPC ba higher? Higher yung parang setup cost. Yung parang mas...
Yes, higher
setup.
setup. Yes, higher setup. It's like a corporation. An OPC is basically a corporation na pwedeng maun ng isang family.
Yes.
Yeah, as the name suggests.
Anyway, sige, nag-consultation tayo dito na. Pero, for startups, baka may nakikinig ng startups, ang itatitle ko dito something like sa bookkeeping and compliance kasi yun yung search nila. So kasi medyo marami out there eh. Why will they choose Happy Hive? Parang what makes Happy Hive stand out?
Yeah, actually marami naman talaga. And that's good na maraming companies that are supporting compliance. Kasi kailangan din naman natin ng
Tsaka dumadami yung mga
Kasi-
businesses eh.
dumadami yung
So,
businesses.
ito yung kaakibat ng mga business na to.
At kailangan ng mga businesses yun so that they can focus on their
Core.
operations, kung ano yung gusto nilang gawin. But with Happy Hive, we do it kasi with a heart. Wow, with a heart. Pero basically, we make it less painful for the businesses to do it. Less painful meaning less jargons. We would like to be communicative more to the client, give more updates. So we've had experiences before or hanggang ngayon na lumilipat sa amin na clients because either na-ghosting sila ng bookkeeper nila.
Grabe naman yun.
Oh, kaya nga parang awang-awa kami.
Tsaka, nakakainis yun. Binayaran mo for compliance.
Yes.
Tapos iniwan bigla.
So, yun yung beauty ng Happy Hive because we're a corporation. We have a lot of teams with us. Kung i-ghosting ka ng isang tao namin, we have
May
a
iba pa.
team that will automatically save the day. As well as, yun nga, we're trying to go about things not only technically, but practically then. So, our management consulting and our compliance consulting services provides for that extra service to not only do the bare minimum, pero yung above and beyond service na kung ba parang nanay na rin na hindi, ito mas magandang gawin.
Actually,
Ito dapat. Kasi minsan madali naman na, sige, comply na lang tayo kung ano lang yung what the law requires. Pero when with us, we want for people to comply and at the same time,
the right way.
The right way and be beneficial for the
Yes,
for the company kasi feeling nga nila lahat ng compliance parang palabas. Meron din naman yung benefit sa company. So we want for people to realize the benefit of their compliance. Kasi when you comply, like what you said, you complied because kailangan mo mag-issue ng resibo, right? So when you are legitimate, you are more credible to your clients.
Mas kikita ka rin in the long run.
Mas kikita ka rin in the long run. And some businesses, they don't realize that kasi nga, feeling nila, cost center lang talaga yung compliance.
Ang galing, interesting, oo. Ang attractive actually nun, yung parang, binensya mo kanina parang nanay or parang maalaga at least. Kasi
Yes.
ayoko din ng parang kumuha nga ako ng compliance partner pero as a business lang, as a transaction lang. I
Yes.
want yung sasabihin sa akin ano yung best kong gawin. May consultancy rin na
Yes.
somehow.
So yun sa Happy Hive, actually, we're not just doing things as a business. We're setting up a community of clients, suppliers, business networks. Kasi nga, kaya siya Happy Hive, basically. It's
Happy,
kind
no?
happy and hive, yung colony, na parang
community
bees,
pala.
di ba? It's a community of business people, of workers, and even, kaya parang nanay. Kasi literally, nanay, yung 5 founders ng Happy Hive.
Ako, 5 founder.
5 founders, 4 doon, mga nanay. 2 doon, single moms. So, what we do in our personal lives, we can translate it into our business. That's why Happy Hive has that parang extra care for our services kasi nga it naturally occurs to us that way.
Marami na dyan mga startups na naengganyo.
In today's digital world, your organization needs more than just technology. It needs a strategic partner. At Symph, we build web and mobile apps that drive innovation for startups, enterprises, and organizations worldwide. Visit symph.co today.
Protect your assets from bugs before bad hackers exploit them. And launch your products seamlessly with Sukuna, your trusted partner in cybersecurity. Receive reports in real time and work with security experts to find bugs in your products before others do. Let's make your security our priority.
Maging anak.
Maging anak ng Happy Hive. So, ang team, aside from the 5 founders, marami pa? Like,
Marami
actual,
pa.
The bookkeepers, ganyan.
Yeah, right now, Happy Hive, including us, lahat ng employees ng Happy Hive consist of 27, I think,
wow.
as of now, people.
Wow.
And we're still hiring.
Galing.
Baka may gusto mag-apply.
For
Punta lang
anong
kayo sa
positions?
Happy.
Anong...
Right now, I think we're looking for a finance assistant. I think.
Okay.
Oo. Yeah.
Anyway, sige, I want to ask naman about why start the startup or why start Happy Hive as a business? I mean, why not like be an employee work what you started a business? So why took the entrepreneurship or the business path?
Ako, mahabang usapan. May hugot pa.
Sige. Anyway, go.
Actually, Happy Hive, we just turned 8 years old last August.
So, 2017.
So 2017, yes. That time I had may anak ako. He's now 10 years old. So like 8 years ago. So 2 years old pa lang siya. We started Happy Hive basically to help our friends and families do the legwork of admin work. And at the same time, nga naman, bakit hindi na lang maging employee? Kasi marami naman dyan ibang companies the same way that we're doing. We basically wanted to have a community. That was yun yung pinapanggalingan ng extra care ng Happy Hive is because aside from the services, we wanted yung personal advocacies namin as women founders of Happy Hive na magkaroon ng inclusive workspace. So basically, hindi kasi normal na nanay ka, dadali mo yung anak mo sa trabaho mo, and you can still be considered productive. Pwede naman kasi sana yon, pero right now, our work culture or work environments, it does not provide for that. Even if sana maging option siya, kasi doable naman. What with the technology, so marami ng mga nanay na nag-BBA, mga nag-set up ng own business nila online, and at the same time, they're full-time mothers, right? That's how Happy Hive started because we wanted our own. And so when we were able to set up Happy Hive, me and my partner, hi Cheska!
Shout out.
We're both mothers. So when we started Happy Hive, Cheska just like gave birth that year, like 2 months after. Feb siya nanganak.
Ka-age no anak si Happy Hive.
Ka-age niya. Parang by August, na-register na namin si Happy Hive. Because we wanted to work somewhere na pwede kaming maging nanay at the same time. Because when we work, we do not stop becoming family members. I do not stop becoming a mother when I work. You do not stop becoming a son or I guess a brother. When someone calls you na I need you, you drop the work because that's just secondary to your family, diba? So, kaya yung community na minention ko kanina about having that advocacy of community kasi nga it takes a village, diba? So, it's not just a business for us. It's basically where we're making a living for our life. Parang we were trying to make the system work for the people, not the other way around.
Why pala Philippine Startup Week? I mean, target niyo ba ay startups or but why are you active in the kasi last 2 years ago may event din kayo and then ngayon nandito rin kayo. So is Happy Hive parang for startups?
Yes, it's actually for startups. It's our way of paying it forward, of giving back to the community that helped us thrive, not just survive. Kasi even when it was pandemic, nabuhay naman eh. So those businesses that made Happy Hive survive and later on thrive, ito yung gusto namin din to pay it forward na balikan ng tulong kasi hindi lang naman, it doesn't stop with the transaction, diba? Sometimes you need that extra care para the community will be more, be more alive. And right now, kami yung kaya na magbigay to raise more awareness in compliance and inclusive workplaces. Kasi we were able to build it internally and with other clients as well. So ngayon, what we want for startups is kung ano yung mga na-enjoy ng mga employees and clients namin, sana ma-enjoy din nila yung inclusive workplaces and yung legitimacy of having the business. Siyempre, iba yung pride, 'di ba? Kapag legitimate yung business mo, kapag compliant yung business mo, and kapag inclusive yung workplace mo.
Di ba office pala? Like
yes, nasa kami. Nasa Sikatuna Village. It's near UP din naman. Bisitahin mo kami.
Okay,
Meron kami event every Friday night.
talaga?
Oo. So we have a co-working space.
Oh.
So it's a co-working space.
Pwede ba
Kasi
lang
we
podcast
want the
dyan?
community. Oo nga, punta. Gusto mo?
Tsaka
Offer
pwede,
ko.
ang gawin natin, yung mga clients nyo, i-podcast
Sure,
natin.
yes. Sige. So, we have a co-working space kasi nga we wanted a
Saan?
inclusive
Saan?
community eh. Sa 105, Matintiman. Alam mo yung Bayantel?
Sa Malingap?
Oo, Bayantel Malingap. Ano na, perpendicular na. So,
So,
malapit lang. As in, medyo mga 3 tumbling. Ganun.
pag galing ako Maginawa, tapos Malingap, left or right?
Left.
Left.
So, kanan ka sa Malingap, tapos left.
Left.
Before, nasa gitna kami nung
Para-
block.
Okay. Tsaka mga residential na yun di ba?
Oo,
Tsaka-
residential na yun. So, we basically turned a townhouse, a 3-floor townhouse into a co-working
Ay, wow.
space.
Hala, wow. Ang ganda.
A pet and kid-friendly co-working space. So,
bisita
punta
ko.
ka. Pwede ka mag-podcast.
Sige,
doon.
sige.
Seryoso.
Saya.
Lapit mo lang pala.
Oo. Tsaka
Actually, matagal na ako nakapollow sa'yo.
Ay, wow, thank
Hindi
you,
ko
thank
alam
you.
na nasa paligid ko lang pala.
Sige. Anyway, last 2 questions. What's the most challenging part when you're building Happy Hive?
Challenging
And para
part.
as a founder or as a business owner?
For me, and this is very personal for me, the most challenging part was making sure na yung culture na naset namin would be replicable or scalable. Kasi not everyone has the same values naman eh. When they get hired, everyone's different. So, ngayon that we're scaling more, we find it sometimes harder na for people to replicate what we'd started. But it doesn't mean na mahirap siya, means impossible. It's just that it takes time for the culture that we've set na mag-stick. Especially, we're doing something na hindi naman ganun ka-normal. Na, alam mo yung very boring yung ginagawa namin mga paperworks and services, pero somehow, we can call ourselves Happy Hive.
Nasa happy naman yung name eh.
Happy naman
Andun
talaga. Sa name. And in spirit, we're
Yeah.
also happy.
What is startup success for you? Wow. Or parang for Happy Hive, how do you measure success as for the business, for the company, and tsaka even for the parang may larger mission or parang larger implication sa
purpose.
ginagawa niya. So what's success for you?
For me, a startup success means, thank you for the wonderful question. My family, millennial lang yung mga guys. Basically, when your purpose outlives you as a founder, for me, that's a success. Beyond profit, syempre profitable. Dapat maging profitable. That's a given. But the more glaring impact for me is yung legacy, yung na-outlive ng purpose, yung kunwari, even if I'm not there anymore in Happy Hive, it will still continue to be an inclusive workplaces, and it will still resonate more with yung mga tao na part ng community and magiging part ng community later on. So for me, yun yung startup success.
Wow. Thank you for that wonderful answer.
Thank you.
Pero the Happy Hive legacy, wow. Pero
Yes.
I also believe in that na na 'di ba organizations last longer than people. Tsaka kasi yung culture na napapasa lang eh.
Yes.
Yun yung nagre-retain sa mundo eh. The world is shaped now because the people nag-drive sila ng culture, pero 'di ba? It's really what drives how the world evolves and changes.
Education is evolving, and so are we. Introducing School Tech by Edfolio, your all-in-one school management solution. Built for schools of all sizes, School Tech bridges the gap between school and learning management. Driven by passion, School Tech makes educational technology accessible, affordable, and easy to use for schools everywhere. With an integrated approach, School Tech simplifies management across different departments and enhances efficiency in operations. School Tech transforms the way schools manage, teach, and learn. School Tech, taking school management solutions to the next level.
running a business? Make it smarter with Red Circle Global. Streamline operations, boost productivity, and manage everything in one powerful ERP system. Book your free business demo today at redcircleglobal.com, guided by one of our top experts.
Ayun, sige. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Actually, medyo biglaan,
Oo nga eh.
If
Na-shotgun
baka may
tayo dyan,
listeners, baka may startups na interested to work with Happy Hive, baka gusto ng compliance, ng bookkeeping, whatever.
Yes, sige.
So how can they contact you? Maybe Facebook page or website?
Yes. So, hello, hi. Naghang. You can contact Happy Hive. You can visit our website, www.happyhiveinc.com. So, and then we also have our Facebook page. It's Happy Hive at Happy Hive Inc. INC.
Happy Hive at Happy Hive.
Kasi di ba yung sa mga Facebook at Happy Hive
Okay.
Inc. So,
At Happy Hive.
Facebook.com/Happy Hive
Okay.
Inc. Meron din kaming Instagram and TikTok, lahat Happy Hive Inc. So, just message us. So, we usually do the first session, free consultation for the first session to determine kung ano yung mga kailangan nyo or how we can help you. And then we also have a co-working space nga in 105A Matimtiman Street, Sikatuna Village, Quezon City. We have events every Friday night. It's called Happy Hive. Kasi nga iinom during the night. So it's Happy. So it's Happy Hive. So every Friday it's a different theme. I think this Friday the theme is hyperfixated. It's kind of like TED Talk, pero about hyperfixation sa mga tao. So if you have any later, today's Friday pala. So that's later. If you're around the area, you can drop by. May beer kami.
Wow.
And wine.
Sama ko. Next time.
Tara, mamaya. Tapos, so ang theme later is hyperfixated. So sa mga may pinagkaka-focusan dyan na mga whatever, kahit mga Lego yan or walang gustong makinig sa inyo, andito kami, papakinggan namin. Even if you have a presentation slide, we can share that while drinking.
Ganung style. Parang siyang community event.
Yeah, it's a community
Sharing
event every Friday night. So,
interesting. Ganda.
sharing ng mga obsessions, it's kind of like, I have an obsession, you don't have any choice but to hear about it night. My beer and my wine, it will help the people listen to your obsessions. Pero every Friday, it's different. So last Friday, I think it was present your single friend night. So yeah. Ano naman, success naman. Na-present naman yung mga single friends.
Galing. Sige, next time, hopefully nga magpapatawa sa
Yeah, oo nga eh.
Ayun, sige.
Sabi ka lang.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much to our 65 patrons. This episode is super powered by Asklex PH Academy, our official e-learning partner. Get certification on Lean Six Sigma, project management, data science, and more. Architect Space Solutions. Architect provide ground station services, space data analytics, and technology supplies to grow the Philippines' role in the global space ecosystem. Divico Technologies Incorporated. IT solutions specializing in software development, blockchain smart contracts, digital wallets, and cybersecurity. NutriCoach. Personalized nutrition and weight loss programs for you. Argum AI. Make smarter decisions by presenting both sides of an issue as argued by two distinct AI models. Pixel by Implement. Turn content into opportunity, grow deeper connections, and earn more. Only with Pixel. Sign up at pixel.implement.co. School of Profits. Filipino-led community for aspiring freelancers, VAs, agency builders, and online earners, built to help you start, grow, and earn online together. Founders Launchpad, our ecosystem partner, early-stage accelerator providing venture capital funding, operational support, and mentorship. Hire Business Solutions, provider of the most configurable cloud-based payroll system in the Philippines. Agile Data Solutions, the Philippines' fastest-growing market insights tech company with its data gathering platform, HustlePH. Smile Checks, streamline hiring and onboarding with automated background checks. Cloud CFO, cloud accounting service provider for businesses ready to grow. Cloverly, all-in-one digital platform for property developers. Body Beauties, a accessible and personalized diabetes self-management application. HKB Digital Services, tech-based business tools including payroll, ticketing, and loyalty rewards. Hyperstocks, digital banking enabler for rural and thrift banks. Wonderbrand, data science-driven brand strategy and design for emerging markets. This episode is powered by Josie AI, Uplift Code Camp, Board Prep, Kansan Barley, East Point Business Outsourcing Services, Filipina Home-Based Moms, Hex Colony, Jur.ph, Big Giant Games, Pahatid PH, Sugbodok, Agacon Aquafeeds, Juan Alj, Grey Wolf Technologies Philippines, Pareto Consulting, Sirius MD. Support the podcast through the link in the description.